Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. We got your dynamic duo here, Dre and Reg. We got Tasha back with us once again. What's good with y'all?
How's your mental health, Dre? Still your question.
Oh my, no, you're listen, you're the lady. You go first. You're the lady.
Oh man.
Lady.
I'm good. It's life as usual. Prepping for season 2 of my own pod, working on a side business. I got a few things going, so but we good.
How's
Life's
your
good.
mental health?
You guys know it's a full moon, so you're recording right now. It's a full moon.
I didn't know that.
My mental health's all over the place. Not gonna lie to you.
It's
the
a
moon
full
messes with me.
You sure?
It is a full moon.
My fangs ain't out. I ain't howling. I ain't got that. No, I'm just kidding.
My God, what's good with you?
Man, another day, dog. Another week, man. End of the week tomorrow for work.
Absolutely.
I had a pretty busy week, but shit, I'm here. Happy to see you, man. Happy to see Tasha as well, man. Welcome back. And let's kick this thing off, man.
Listen, y'all,
You, Reg, what's up with you, dog?
Same. Listen, I actually did some work today, but I'm feeling good. Feeling a little better. I started back working out, man. I ran probably about 2 or 3 times this week, and that recovery ain't what it used to be, dog. For real. That recovery is not what it used to be. Body sore as fuck, man. But I'm feeling good, man. I am glad to be, of course, recording. And then we on Thursday. Friday kicked my ass last week. I'm not gonna lie. Just getting that shit done. But it is what it is. I'm feeling good because I like the support that we're getting and how things are turning out.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Absolutely.
Very overwhelming. Very, very overwhelming for me, man. Just to see the feedback and people rocking out, man. This thing, we talked about this thing going to different places, and now it's really coming into fruition, man. I love it, man. It's crazy. Shout out to Unapologetic Nation, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. And
I'm mad you guys have a whole nation. I'm gonna have to figure one out. Like you guys got a whole, like how Nicki Minaj has like the Barbs and they have like their people, right? You guys got a whole nation. You guys are having time.
But so last week's episode went over pretty good. I got a lot of good feedback from it, and it led people to even watch your show. Well, listen to your show. And like I told you, there was some people was like, you came on here and you got real PC. Like they was like, you was like nitty gritty on your shit. And you came here and you was like real, like low key, like you was like a good girl. And it was like, nah, that like she was talking that shit on her show.
I mean, the subject matter makes a difference, right? And it's not my platform. So but I feel you. All right, you guys, I got it.
I got you.
Heard, understood.
We unapologetic on this motherfucker, man. That means everybody.
Say less.
Jay was shooting a good percentage last week.
Hey, listen, I must have been on fire last week, dog. Because the feedback I got.
Hell ain't start this show. But yeah. Oh, your feet, yeah. Your field goal percentage was high.
Hey, look, I did numbers last week, dog.
Yeah. Man, I was thinking about this question before. It's not even got anything to do with just us and what we was going to talk about. But I kind of touched on it with y'all, but sexual energies, how do y'all feel about that shit? Like sexual energies and demons and soul ties and all that shit. Like, do y'all feel like that's something that like y'all need to get rid of or break once you start messing with somebody? Or do y'all believe in it too? Like once you have like an encounter, whether it's like a one night stand or you have sex with this person off and on. How's you shaking your head big time? Let's hear it.
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely believe in soul ties. I have gone as far as doing like a cord cutting ceremony. Like So full moon, candles, set your intentions. Like you guys, you guys think I'm crazy. Yes.
Do you like so? Oh,
Tell me more.
cord tie cutting.
Cord cutting. So like soul ties. So you cut the ties. So
Okay.
cord cutting ceremony. Yeah.
Cord cutting ceremony.
This may sound a little extreme to most, but I definitely think sexual energy is a thing. I think you create like these ties with people, like you are, yeah. And sometimes you have to cut those ties. And yep, sure did. I've done that. I believe in it. I could even tell you somebody that's going to sell you the candles and all the stuff, tell you exactly what to do.
So do you like really like deep cleanse your mattress or flip it over or something, shit like that? Like if
This
that
is gonna
person has
sound-
like been in your room or like you have sex with them on your bed, like you try like
This is going to sound
that
weird.
type of energy shit too you get rid of? I want to hear it. Go ahead.
Fucking right. So look, this is maybe too honest. I could tell you right now that like the bed set and the sheets and the stuff that I like, my rotation on my bed, there has not been a man that I've had sex with that's been in those. And so like if we go all bad, like no, I'm throwing all that shit away. Throw it away. Throw the whole shit away.
What about
the blanket,
mattress?
the sheets? Not the mattress. No.
You flip it over, you like spray it down with ammonia or some shit, you clean it with.
No, that's a bit, no. I can't say that's extreme because I've obviously gone to some extremes, but no, like
okay.
Yep, throw that shit away. I need to get rid of any evidence.
Any evidence.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta clear that.
No, y'all don't feel like
no.
Like there hasn't been a woman that you've been like.
No, I believe it because when I was like I said, I was like just listening to this conversation and in Clubhouse, and like they were saying shit like that. Like this one woman, she said that she wrote his name and his number down on a piece of paper and went to the like she went to like a lake or ocean or some shit and threw it in there. And she was like, that's how she disconnected herself from that energy, like from him. I
will say the big thing about it, and the reason why some people don't have to be so ceremonious about it, is because it's a mental thing. It's kind of the equal but opposite to the law of attraction. So you have to really consent in your mind and like really believe in, like you have to let it go. And some people have to go through a whole ritual, like writing the name and taking, they do like, because it's like an investment. So like now you've invested in the process of letting go, just like you invested in the relationship and creating the tie. But really it's ultimately about the buy-in and believing it. It's the opposite of the law of attraction.
So let me ask you this question. What if you still got like a couple nudes or some videos from, is that a tie? Would that be considered a tie?
It is a tie. So look, real shit. And this is fucking terrible. I did the whole cord cutting thing, right? Deleted everything, all the evidence from my phone, changed my number. Okay. This person reaches out to me on social media, says something slick because they're good for it. Sends me a photo of us and boom, just like that. Because all of it wasn't let go. Back in my phone, like you have to get rid of everything. And it may be because women are way more emotional. That's just my stance on it. You got to let it go.
No, I respect it.
Yeah.
Dre,
shit, man.
You burning the sheets?
No, I ain't burning the motherfucking sheets now.
Especially 8,000 thread. 1,000 count.
Egyptian cotton.
The 2 billion count.
No, I think growing up, or in my teens, my late teens into my mid 20s, I didn't think it was a thing as far as like soul ties and all that. And as I've gotten older, I started to realize and I think that's just off of talking and dealing with women over those years, that it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like even to the point where obviously we got exterior body parts, man. You know what I'm saying? Exterior private parts or whatever as men. And then with the women, everything is interior or whatnot. So like that's real life. You have to put it into perspective. Like you are real life entering a woman's body, though. Like you are in that motherfucker. And that's some real shit, man. And I mean, honestly, until I got a little older, that's when I started putting it into perspective. Like, dog, I'm really in this woman's force field, dog. Like
that's why the OG say you can't be sticking your dick in, you can't be fucking them all.
Yeah.
No.
Or you can't be.
Don't be touching bottom either.
So you can't be fucking them raw. Don't be touching bottom.
No.
Shit.
No, that's where the soul ties go. No,
okay.
Stop.
Okay. Okay. Anyway.
No, you got look.
That's where the soul ties start. No, man. Listen. The bottom is gold.
I think it. Yeah, I think that's some real life Jedi mind shit. Yeah. That's some real life.
Yeah.
It's a Jedi power, bro. Not to, to pick and choose how you are sexing women, man. Yeah, I think it is, man.
Hey, so Tasha's an advocate of half dicking, giving them half dick until when? When do you start touching bottom?
At your own risk. That's just it. At your own risk. The key
man,
is
I can respect
always
that.
wrap up. Always wrap up. Always wrap up. Because then that's going to minimize some of the problems right there. Like, not skin to skin. So wrap up. That's key. That's key.
I respect that though. I respect that.
And then touch bottom at your own.
So listen though, but so if you had we talked in the last episode and we talked about the time restraints or whatever on letting a man get the box or whatever. So when you do get the box, let him get the box, and he give you that half mater, that half meat, are you gonna accept it? Are you gonna accept it, or are you gonna lay in the bed like, okay, it was straight. I know he got more to offer, but I know what cuz is doing. Are you gonna respect that?
Fuck.
I know, right?
A victim of my own shit. I mean, you still gotta have a few tricks in the bag, you know what I mean? Like show up, but you can't do it all. Like show up.
What if you waited 6 weeks and he only got half the offer?
I'd be pissed. As a woman, I'd be mad, but like as someone who would advise a man as a woman, I would always say only give half dick. I still stand with it. It's okay. I'm gonna go home and take care of me no matter what. So
real spill.
Yeah, but it'd be like adding a body for no reason. Hella disappointing. Like fuck. Damn it. Yeah. And they talk about you. I'm not gonna lie, like we talk, like women talk.
Oh, I know. You're gonna end up in a group chat whether you good or bad. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's levels to that too. Because I done talked to a few women, they say, look, hell no, I ain't telling my people about you. Hell no, I ain't telling them. I ain't telling that bitch this. I ain't telling them bitches that. I ain't telling them bitches that.
If that's because she don't trust him, but if it's somebody she's super tight with, that she like, I can trust this motherfucker, she probably gonna say something.
And so like, I think that's a difference of friend groups and stuff like that. Like I'm personally all for bringing a third. I got a friend. I think you could show up and do enough for me and my friend. Okay. I'm gonna tell my friend. Like I'm not that possessive. Like that's nope. Yep. I'm talking about it. Girl, go ahead, get you some. You ain't mine.
We gonna get that. We're gonna get to that. But anyway, so last week there was some predictions made about the conference championship, and Tasha went 2 for 2. Mm-hmm. Unwillingly, even though she didn't want to, but she went 2 for 2. She did pick the Chiefs and the Bucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
how you
I
feel
did.
About that?
I feel good. Like I knew better. Like the statistics show, like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, who performed better. Like it says, like past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior, and not that Aaron Rodgers wasn't overdue. Like it would have been nice for him to get his, but yeah, I wasn't betting against Brady in that sense. And I'll even go as far to say as I'm not betting against Brady in the Super Bowl. I've been there too many times. Okay. Nope, that's it. There's my pick. It's on paper.
Well, we ain't doing picks yet. We doing picks next week because the game is next.
Oh,
not this weekend.
I can't. But in my good sense,
you can super predict now. Dre, we went 500.
Listen, man.
Average.
Oh my
God. So
it wasn't supposed to happen that way.
The good thing about it is although I gave my picks and they were my picks, I stayed away from Vegas last weekend. So it's all right. I really didn't take a hit except for, you know, a little hit to my pride. But you know, and A-Rod is my guy, man. You know, I think he's the baddest motherfucker in the league. So it is what it is. As far as the Chiefs go, I mean, yeah,
it's tough to beat.
I would love to see Buffalo win, but like, come on, man. Like, you know, it's gonna take these levels to this shit. You know, you just won your division for the first time in what? This is like 94 or some shit like that. Because Tom Brady's not there, so it's like, all right, yeah, y'all gotta wait y'all turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I went for the Packers as well. Game didn't go as I expected it, but I mean, it is what it is.
A lot of questionable calls though, too, man.
Oh yeah, it was.
But a win is a win.
I'm not gonna get into this conspiracy of this the matchup they wanted on and that other shit. But so to jump off that real quick, well, to jump off that for good, Chad Wheeler, y'all want to talk about him real quick?
Now, I'm obviously just outside of Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So
oh shit, you are.
This has been something that has been locally, at least, way more talked about than we see nationally at this point, right?
I believe so.
How disgusting. I can't even, what a trash ass. Let's talk about it. Like how unprotected Black women are. He's actually he laughed. Oh, you still alive? I thought you're still alive?
Talk about it, bro. Eat dinner, drink a smoothie.
And the charge was domestic violence assault. Like that should have been attempted murder, right? Like if we would have seen a Black athlete, and I hate to say it, that would have been to that extent of the assault. What? Like a $400,000 bail? What? Get the fuck out of here. It was a joke.
Let me tell you how I found out about it. Did I cut you off?
Yeah, no, go for it. That's all I had.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me tell you how I found out about it. I just happened to be scrolling Twitter and seen Chad Ocho. He was a cornerback for the Ravens talking about
Chad Ocho?
Yeah, no, not Ocho.
Ocho?
No, not Ocho. No, his name is Ocho or some shit like that.
Okay.
But he was basically saying, why isn't this being talked about? And I was like, let me look at this. And I looked at it. I saw, her face all fucked up. I was like, damn, I go to ESPN immediately. Nothing. First Take, nothing. Local, like just news period, nothing. I'm like, wow, like what the fuck? And then they said, like this is like fresh news. This happened Saturday. Like, damn. Shit is
same reason why.
It's disgusting, man. And then all of a sudden, like later on that day, I think I was watching is Around the Horn, and the woman, she actually touched on it real quick, and then of course ESPN came on 6 o'clock and they touched on it, but it still was. Like when that shit happened, like with other people, like it was like big headline news, like all over ESPN, breaking news. But I don't know, man.
Come on, we heard more about old boy whooping his kid's ass.
Yeah,
okay, we see more about the elevator.
Yeah,
the bitch getting her hair pulled and drugged through the elevator.
Yeah,
this man legit choked this. Like, we know what's up. Period. Like, same reason why you don't hear about them Ben Roethlisberger's rape, like accusations.
Talk about it.
It's privilege.
Please talk about it.
Talk about it.
I'm just saying, like, it's just privilege. It is.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit. It is, and it's sad, but I don't know. I mean, the NFL is. Of course, we know it's a business, and they're in the business of making money and protecting their interests in this guy. And they said one of the main reasons why it wasn't like big mainstream news is because he's not actively on a roster right now. But he's he's still under the shield. He's under the logo. He is, for all essential purposes, an NFL player.
He is. He's a Seahawk.
Whether he's a free agent,
cut.
yeah, whether he's a free agent or he's on a roster, he's still an NFL player, like vying for a contract or whatever else. But
and I guess when you think about it, maybe I don't know. It's stupid because we will convict Mike Vick of fucking dogfighting, which we know culturally is more acceptable in certain part. Like, it's not a big deal, but this man just beat his girlfriend's ass because she didn't bow down to him. I can see how, as a business from sports reporting and the NFL, because he's not a name, maybe we don't talk about it, and it just brings up some of the policies, like brings the NFL underneath scrutiny as a whole. So I can kind of get that, but no, I don't know. I'm not with it.
That's the craziest shit. That's the craziest shit because, I mean, that he's, she wouldn't bow down to him. Like, who the fuck you think you are? Wouldn't bow down.
Listen, man. I thought it was fake news at first, and the reason why I thought it was fake news is because I saw her picture. When she was glammed up and whatnot, right? I saw the picture, so I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, pretty young lady, you know what I mean? And then I scrolled over and I saw her battered and bruised and, bloody. And I'm like, that ain't no way that's the same person. So I flipped back, swipe left, swipe right, maybe 3 or 4 times, comparing facial features and shit like that until I realized, and I started doing my homework, and reading about this thing. And I'm just like, oh, and then I saw the caption or whatnot, or I don't know how true it is or whatever, but him saying, when she was unconscious and woke up, and I'm like, oh, you still alive? Why you eating dinner, stuff like that, like it was nothing, bro. You are a savage, bro. You are
barbaric.
I will not call you a man. I won't call you that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you tried to beat this woman to sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when she got up, allegedly, you just said whatever you said, like, oh, you still here? Like, that's crazy to me, bro. That is inhumane as fuck, man. Can't fuck with it.
Yeah. Man, listen, Black women, I love y'all. We gotta protect y'all better. That's all I got on that. We gotta protect y'all on that.
We appreciate that.
Y'all better. We do. I don't know. That's such a sensitive, and it's, I don't know, it's so hard. It really makes me feel some kind of way when, Black women say they don't feel protected or they don't feel safe around, Black men and this and that, and it's this whole conversation for, a whole nother day, but I don't know. I just, that's something I pride myself in, trying to make, Black women in general, when they're around me, make sure that they are, they feel most comfortable, But
thanks.
All in all, with that, I do think that Black women do give the men that don't really care about their safety, making them feel comfortable. I think they give them too much attention. So that's why that's always said, oh, we don't feel comfortable around blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, hey, look, y'all overlooking the ones that, that are trying that, 100% to make y'all feel this way. Give less attention to these guys that don't, feel the same. But whatever.
Got to be more discerning, ladies. Got to be better.
Let's segue into chivalry. So I'm gonna ask you this question, Tasha, because we kind of talked about this. I don't know. I guess it can go quite along the lines of not hitting the bottom on first. So for me and Dre, let's say we're entertaining a woman, right? We're gonna open a door or do this or do that. Let's say she happened to spend the night. Right, she came over.
Lady, no more. No, I'm kidding.
Let's say
kidding. Joking.
No. She might be, but let's say she came over, to Netflix and chill or something. It don't matter, right? Let's just say you didn't even have sex. Let's say we didn't even have sex. Tired, she didn't feel like driving home. Spent the night. Nigga get up, he's hungry. Go make himself a little breakfast. He's like, well, I got gas. I might as well, do a little something for her. So is that a no-no?
I don't think that's a no-no. I think that's common sense. Like, I think that's good manners. You have someone in your home. If she can't go make a bowl of cereal, like, you're going to be mad. Like, You gonna be mad if she opens your refrigerator to go grab the milk to
Well,
make a bowl
no,
of cereal?
because I've heard this before. I hate to cut you off, but I heard this before. I heard like this woman told me this shit. She was like, "Nah, you only be making no bitches breakfast on the first night they didn't spend over because you're not gonna be able to get rid of them motherfuckers."
So I would agree if you were not making breakfast for yourself.
You think I'm about to cook for somebody?
No breakfast was made, huh?
You think I'm about to cook for somebody that don't eat?
No, I mean like, don't even initiate the whole breakfast sequence. Tell the bitch she gotta go. Bye-bye.
All right. So
and
you
then you feed yourself.
So you saying don't cook for them at all. Wait till she leave and then make me something to eat.
Right. But if in the event you go to feed yourself, it is good manners, not just chivalry. It's good manners if you have someone in your home is to feed them. But if you could put off breakfast, I'm bad
because I sleep all day. I sleep in the bed. Motherfucking stomach.
You be hungry.
And I'll be like, you good? You good over there? Like, what the fuck is that?
Like,
I ain't got out the bed yet, man.
You have to do it. Tell me you've never done it. Like,
what?
Who's gonna go first? Like, she got to get up and go. So I don't want to move. Like, how do you transition to the goodbye? Like, after
that's because it like. I guess that's a part of that soul tie shit too. Like you just happen to hit the bottom and they get up, like the morning come and you stretch, you go use the bathroom, come back.
You cannot hit bottom and cook breakfast. No, not date number one. No. That's crazy. You try to have people at your door first, like just popping up at your house. How you doing? I thought about you. I was in the neighborhood. No, don't hit bottom and cook breakfast. No, am I like Dre?
You
made that shit sound like you playing with a loaded gun, nigga. like
listen, man. Okay, when it comes down to the whole breakfast thing, man, I don't know. I don't cook a lot of breakfast anyway, so I would never be in that situation. I would never be in that situation. I'm just I just don't do that. I eat fruit and shit in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw you a banana. You feel me? You can get a banana.
On the way out.
You got to slide. But you got to slide because, again, I'm all over in the morning. For whatever reason, man, I just don't sleep late. You know what I'm saying? So in my Saturdays, probably for the past 10 years have been like, all right, what am I doing? This is a day off. What am I doing? Let me get cracking. Gotta watch motherfucking college football live or some shit like that. Like that's my thing. So, and I want to do that in peace. I've been doing that since probably about 15. So that's my little ritual. I want to do it in peace. Don't nobody fuck with me. So if you just so happen to be around college football live, come on, hey bro.
Adios.
Go ahead on now.
Adios.
Scram.
So
that Scram is not funny.
Let me tell y'all this.
That is not nice.
Let me tell y'all this.
Not nice.
So Scram, beat it.
Shut up. Makes me mad. You don't even know. The fuck out of here.
Yeah. So let me tell y'all this. So I have done that before, but let me tell you about this woman. So I was actually hungry as fuck because I didn't eat nothing that night. So I needed something to eat. So I was like, I'm gonna make me something to eat. And I was like,
what'd you make though? What was it?
Let me ask her if she wants something. I had me some waffles and some turkey bacon.
The Eggo joints or the waffle maker?
No, the Eggo joints. So
okay.
Listen, so I'm about to get to that. So
yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, I'll take like 2 waffles. I don't want I like pork though. Don't give me no turkey bacon. I'm like, all right. Take the waffles up. She's like, oh, what is this? She was like, I mean, I don't like refrigerated like breakfast. Like, nah. I'm like, what you talk about? Like, she wanted me to pour some dough, some batter on the waffle maker. Like
she gave it a lunch lady joint.
She don't do waffles like that. She don't do like grits and shit like that. Like, nah. Like her shit got to be fresh, like freshly made. Like, I'm like, what? Like. Maybe
eat grits.
Made me feel bad about my waffles. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? The fuck?
They didn't want to change.
Was this the first night? Was this the first night? She stayed the night the first night, and you made breakfast the next morning?
It might have been the first night.
Okay. That's why you wait. Like I said last episode.
Myself, though. Like I said, I didn't eat that night, and I was hungry as fuck in the morning.
That's why you wait. You would have known she eats pork. Turkey bacon ain't good enough. You would have known she was uppity. Your little Lego waffles wasn't going to be good enough. You would know that if you waited like the 4 weeks.
Well, they would call me uppity because I don't eat pork. I had the turkey bacon.
I mean, I don't eat pork either. Haven't eaten since '99, so I get it. But you know, but she was kind of uppity for even saying anything. Even if she just took 2 or 3 bites, she should have took the plate.
Frozen waffles. I was like, what?
Oh, you get the fuck out there, motherfucker.
Bye.
Yeah.
Uber on the way.
Graham.
No, you ain't get no motherfucker Uber. Get the fuck out.
So
look, I'm sorry. I transform. Play that shit now. Don't be. Hey.
So is it okay?
Turn my shit down there.
So is it okay, like, just to bring like a rose on a first date?
What? So, Dre tuned in.
Let's just say you
okay.
Like, I'm meeting up with this young lady. I was like, damn, let me stop by Walmart real quick and get this little $4 rose pack they got. Got about 4 or 5 roses in it.
Personally, I don't want the rose. I don't want it at all.
Why?
One, my name's Tasha Rose. People think I like roses. I didn't choose that. I wouldn't go buy myself a rose. That just seems weird to me. But also because like The Bachelor, doesn't he give the bitches roses? Yeah. So it's like it's hella overdone gesture in my mind. Like it's so like I think depending on the date, I don't know, but I would feel awkward with flowers on like a first or couple of early dates personally.
Most women
I think that's
the last time they got a rose though.
I don't have that problem.
I bet. But anyway,
I'm just like, I mean, and so like maybe like, but gestures mean different things to people. Don't send me a rose. Ask me like, no, don't do the rose. I would vote no, don't do the rose. Not on a first, second, maybe a third date. You come with flowers. You know, if you get that far, at that point, you guys might already be Netflix and chilling and seen her in her big T-shirt. I don't know, but no rose.
Energy.
No rose.
Hey, next level. That's top tier. Big T-shirt and headscarf.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really first date flower type ordeal, man. I don't. It's not really my thing. It's never really been my thing. I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I ever will actually. But
have you done it, Reg?
I have before.
Funny thing. Dre, you might laugh at this. You want to know what Reg is saved as in my phone?
What up?
Relationship Reg.
Relate.
Because I feel like I got a vibe.
Explain that.
I got a vibe very early that Reg gives off relationship vibes. So he's probably been the guy that like does the nice things, and people be like, "Oh, you my man." Like this isn't just for play. Like
opening doors.
No. That's like
grace at the table. What? That's basic stuff. What?
I mean, opening doors is basic stuff. If you don't open my door, you don't walk my car, I will never date you. We ain't going nowhere ever again. Like just facts. But I don't know. Like you cook breakfast. She may not have liked the breakfast, but you cooked the breakfast. You've done the rose. Like that's just like
some waffles.
You did it, bro.
Listen, I would have felt bad had I came back. You know, I'm sitting here eating the waffles and kids kept on eating this shit while she's sitting there, mouth watering or whatever else. But I mean, I could be that nigga now. I could be that nigga. Like, hey, it's.
You could be, but do you default to that? I feel like Dre's kind of player, right? Dre's like, bitch, get out, like hit the, hold on, it's Saturday. College football's on, bitch. You gotta go. Like I feel like that's a Dre thing, and I definitely feel like cooking breakfast and bringing a rose is a Reg thing. Just my limited perspective. Like, just,
I mean, I get it. I
don't know though.
I get it. Relationship vibes.
Relationship Reg.
That's my no. What do y'all call it? No deal. Deal off. whatever, what they call it?
Like a deal breaker?
Deal breaker. I'm sorry, yeah, had a brain fart. Deal breaker. Yeah, man, especially during college football, man. Hey, look, I don't give a damn what's going on, man. When college football, when Lee Corso hits the motherfucking screen, leave me alone. Don't call my phone. Don't send for me. Don't check for me. Because I'm trying to see who the hell they picking and see if they're going to pick my boys to win. And when they don't, I'm going to be upset. Well, we had a problem last year. That's a whole different story. But if you don't pick my boys, I'm going to be upset, talk my shit, and then I'm just going to, probably call Reg. Like, you see these motherfuckers, man, they stay, oh, they bullshit, fuck them. Like the man outside my door, so.
I feel like that's not something very early. Like, you got to be around for a little while to know, oh, this nigga's not fucking with me on Saturday at all. Like,
no, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Okay.
No. It's ball game on. I don't. Okay. Let me backtrack. So I don't know.
You don't catch hints that easy though.
I shit, fuck a hint. So I don't know how they get down in Washington or whatnot, Tosh, but Reg and I are both from North Carolina, right? And this shit right here, that shit right there, we don't play about that shit there. So when them boys on, get low, get the fuck on. My mama know not to call me. Shout out to Mama Dre. My stepdad know not to call me. My sisters, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? My daughter.
That's sacred to you.
Yeah, my daughter is 7. She gonna ask me how the game went. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna watch it, but she gonna ask me, Dad, did they win? Did we win? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Serious now. So, hey, anybody else that don't understand that?
I get it. I knew to make myself like sparse come March Madness. I knew. Then was my girl vacations. I was gone during that tournament.
Out of there, huh? Yeah.
So you got to be able to discern these things. So I get it.
Hey, let's talk about egos.
Man.
Let's talk about egos.
Oh man.
Is there any kind of way that someone could tell you that you was kind of trash and bad, whether it was that first experience or just any experience, point blank to, is there any way that they can tell you that won't like hit your ego like majorly? Like, how would you prefer?
No, fuck no. There's no way to take that nicely. That's not something you just, no.
So there's no way that I can tell you like that wasn't it, baby. Like whether it was just intercourse or it was head. Does it hurt more if it's head?
Ain't nobody gonna say that to me about that particular area.
Okay, all right.
Just gonna throw that one out there.
Well,
just gonna throw it out there. Moving right along.
They're not gonna say nothing about which one.
Nothing. Don't worry about that, Reg. Don't worry about that. Yeah, no, like I refuse to. You're not gonna tell me shit about my head, so I don't care about that. I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm gonna tell you to go talk to ABC and all of them. So I'm not hearing that. No, yeah, absolutely. But I think people have preferences, and so obviously it may not have been as good to you as it could have been. But like, there's the difference between bad sex and sex that just didn't go the way. Like, it wasn't the sex you like. There's a difference, right? Like, can we agree to that?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I'm okay with learning. I'm okay. Coach me. Like, so that's the only way I think I'd be okay if someone told me you'd have to have the opportunity to do it again. One, so don't tell me right away.
So that I never fucking do again. Is that like within the first couple experiences? Like, I need like another chance.
I think if anybody that
you're familiar with, you might not say, "Hey, I need." Yeah.
Now we done been here, and you still fucking up. I'm gonna have to tell you, like, the fuck out of here. Like, it was great, but it got late. No, thank you. No, absolutely not. But I think the first couple of times, anybody who's not open to being better or learning what you like, and sometimes that's nonverbal. Like, you have to be open to the cues, right? Like, we fucking now. We fucking. We've been doing this for a minute. Like, age-wise, like, You know, we're not oblivious young adults. Like, you can't come in and be the best experience off top unless you've had these conversations before. You know what I mean? So if you never talked about it or anything like that, you have to know and be willing to learn in the moment, or it's just gonna be okay. And you know, so like, tell me right then. Show me something. It's not how you like it. Show me.
So if y'all have been like sexually involved with each other for a month or two, maybe even a couple months, and he's just like, hey, what's wrong with you? Like, you good? Like, you know, like, what's wrong? Like, you like, what you talking about? That shit right there. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like, but that wasn't it. Like,
there wasn't that Glock 3000.
Yeah. You good today? Like,
you guys might need another female co-host. I'm too nasty for that. You ain't gonna tell me that. No, sir. What about you though? Like, how would you like to receive that information?
I don't honestly.
No, wait. Go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say I've had bad sex on purpose. I didn't want to fuck you.
You've given bad sex on purpose? Why?
Absolutely. Why? I feel like people in relationships fall to that more. Like, you can have not good sex on the first time, a couple of times having sex with someone, but if you're getting bad sex, you're probably in a relationship and it's not a good one. So I've definitely been like, that's the only time.
So you just gave some
right. I don't want this.
So they call that here you go, boy. Damn, leave me alone. That's what they call that. That's what they call that. Like, damn, nigga, here, right, Drake? That's what they call that. Like, that's the like, damn, boy. All right, here you go. Damn, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, because I had to.
Yeah, like,
but
leave me alone.
How do you want to hear it? Yes, it happens.
Honestly, I don't know if there is like and I hate to say mainly because I'm a man and our egos are different, but I just think like, you know, because I'm under the impression or the assumption that, hey, I'm swinging for the fences anytime I'm trying to have a sexual encounter, because we aren't given that leeway to really have an off game, really, even though it happens. But that off game could determine a whole lot of shit. It could determine on how your name is in the streets the next day, how your name is in the group chat, anything else. So I'm under the assumption that, hey, I gotta go for 81 tonight. But I'm under that assumption that I gotta go for 81. But I mean, if it wasn't, and you know, she was just like, I don't know how I would like to receive it, or how I would even receive it if she was just like, you know, like, I don't know. There's no way I could like draft up any kind of words that she could tell me that would just break it to me easy. I'd rather her not even say nothing. I'd rather her get her shit and get up and leave. And
yo, I ain't
hear from you no more. So I'll go ahead and assume like, damn, man, it's like, what did I do wrong?
Fucked
like,
up.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather push it and go.
Man, I think I would like to know if it was bad. I think I would like to know. You know what I'm saying? Because when it boils down to it, like Tosh said, it's about what people like, about what, especially with women. Every woman is different, man. You know what I'm saying? Some women, you know, like it slow. Some women like it fast. Some women like to get in that octagon and get put in the cobra clutch. You know, see. So you know what I'm saying? So some like to be touched ever so softly and gently and shit like that. So I mean, if I ain't up to, well, I ain't gonna never say ain't up to par, but if I'm not doing something right on that day, if I had a couple of incomplete passes on that day, then you know, I can regroup, tighten up my shot group, as we like to say, and get back out there, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I would think about it, but I think for me, and maybe it's pride or confidence or whatever, you ain't gonna never tell me I was motherfucking shitty. You might tell me you might tell me that I ain't do what you like.
Right.
You never say that I was shitty. You ain't gonna say that. No, you ain't gonna say that. So I guess I ain't worried about that.
Mm-hmm. I'll say that for men, I mean, it's easier to like fall short. Like if you're fucking a lazy bitch, okay, bitch, you're lazy. That's why the sex was bad. Okay, bitch, you're just dry out here. That's why the sex is bad. But men can truly underperform.
Well, you
women
know, throw that shit back on us. Oh, it's dry because of you.
Partially true. Get down there. Help a bitch out. Like
get in there.
She got that spit start 3000. She got that spit start 3000.
I'm honest, like that's it. But I mean, so I'm just saying I think it's more likely that a man will underperform because of the expectation, whereas there's a few things that can make a woman it not be good sex. Like, but you know what we talk about all the time on my podcast? What the fuck is good box? What is good? Like, what is good? Like, is there such a thing as bad pussy and good pussy? Like, what's the difference? Because that also contributes to the idea of if a woman is giving you good sex or bad sex, right?
Oh, oh yeah, buddy. It's a bad box out there, buddy.
It is. And there's some smelly ones too, and motherfuckers don't know. And they don't know that they smell.
No. A bitch could never know she doesn't smell. She knows she smells. There's no fucking way.
Look at Dre's face.
There's no, like, she may be acting dumb.
It's some women that don't know that they smell. I'm thoroughly convinced. Wrong. Maybe they just smelled that smell so much that it's just like they think it's their natural, like it's a natural smell. I don't know, but I'm thoroughly convinced.
Go check your pH balance, baby. Go. They sell strips for that and pills and all kinds of stuff. Like, no, and you guys, it could be a real health thing. Tell a bitch she stinks. Like, bitch. Okay. I may not have been this forthcoming on like your guys' show, but I am. I don't know. I'm an equal opportunist, and I will tell a bitch, Scram, bitch, you stink. Like, you want me to do what with what? Get the fuck out of here.
Hit the road.
Absolutely, I have. What? You thought we was no, bitch, not with you smelling like that. And that is beyond a shower. So
yo, it's bad when another woman tell you that, like, listen, baby, like I thought we was gonna make this happen, but
you got a little twang on it.
You got a little twang. God, that smell you gave the fish, this woman's down here imitating it. Yeah.
Embarrassing. Never.
Damn.
Fucking
trout ass. No.
Hey, it's some niggas. Hey, it's some niggas out here that hot down. Word on the street is some niggas out here that we have a little twang to them too now. We can't just leave them out now. There's some niggas out here that real life don't understand how to wash that guy. I don't know how.
I mean, that's a hygiene thing. Like, that's a legit get your ass in the shower, scrub, well, not scrub, but cleanse, dry properly, right? Like,
scrub that motherfucker.
Sure, scrub. But like with a woman, it's a health thing. Like, that's a whole hazard. Ugh.
Can I tell y'all a funny story?
Please do.
This nigga's typical.
I washed my dick with body scrub before, and I left a big bruise on that motherfucker. Like, I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it one day until I was about to have sex and I was putting the condom on, and I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Abort mission. Like,
bro,
why would you abort mission? It still gets hard, right?
No, I don't give it. No, not with no bruise on it. No.
That thing hurt with a bruise on it now.
Yeah. No.
I wouldn't know. I would not know.
No. I'm telling you, public service announcement.
Yeah, I'm using a little body scrub. I'm like, man,
what the fuck was you doing?
Scrubbing the dick. I'm like, man, but body was smooth. Everything was smooth. You know how the body scrub leave you feeling like, man, yeah, man.
Sir, are you admitting to using body scrub on your shaft? Not just like your pubic area, but your shaft, like the whole
thing. Yeah, I was
so much to the point where you bruised yourself, where you could not perform later.
It's not that hard to bruise.
I don't have a penis. This is news to me. I do like.
I mean, a little teeth scrape can bruise you, and that ain't the most pleasant feeling ever.
Uncomfortable.
Say it again.
Uncomfortable.
So sensitive. I never knew. Like
that ain't the most pleasant.
That asked somebody that, man.
You've heard that here first, Tasha. Yes, it's very easy to bruise. It, like when mother, like I don't even know how, like I've dated girls that they was like, yeah, I used to date this man and he like would tell me like he wanted to feel my teeth scrape against him. I'm like, what?
There's an art to that.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so moving right along.
You better
you like what you like.
You better get it together.
Yeah.
You like what you like.
You better tuck your teeth in. So
You better get that shit together or else.
Oh my God, yeah. All right, so
you guys, fun.
you can grab this Vaseline in here. Right, yeah, nah. Only thing I want to feel is rubbing against it is your damn tongue and lips.
Stop that.
Get it together, Tasha.
I mean, you like what you like. I'm not saying I would.
We can
I would
talk
do
about
that
this art one day. We're gonna invite you back so we can talk about this art one day, because I'm pretty sure there's some men in Unapologetic Nation right now that might want to hear about this art.
It's the game is to be sold, not told. So that appearance, you'd have to pay me. I'm available, not free.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it.
You heard
no,
it.
like,
hey, we gonna get you to plug.
Like me,
plug your cash app.
You, man. What the fuck going on? What in the fuck?
What? No, like there's just some things like, but the experience is different for everyone. So, anyways,
hey, we gonna get you to plug your cash app at the end, so they gonna
let me look it up, bro.
So you can bring it back next time. All right, so listen. Have either one of y'all ever been either just Blanco? Have either one of y'all ever been just like a piece of ass to somebody, and you really didn't know it? You thought it was a little more. I have. Since no one want to say it, I have, and I have an interesting story about it.
I'm willing to listen, man. I'm gonna think about it though.
I was, but honestly, so now that I think about it, it was more of a sexual relationship that me and this young lady had, because we wasn't like really dating all the time. Like the only time we really hooked up was at night, right? And one day she invited me out to eat with some of her homeboys and homegirls, and she introduced me to them. Probably like a week later, the homegirl that was there hit me up on Facebook. She started messaging me, whatever else, and then she I ended up seeing her one day, and she was like, "Let's go out and have something to eat." So I was like, you talk to your homegirl about it? She was like, "Oh no, she cool or whatever." So I didn't feel comfortable about it. So I said something to her homegirl about it, and she was like, "Oh no, she just got here. She don't know nobody here. She just looking for somebody to hang out with, go out with." So I was like, "All right." We went out, we was having a couple drinks. She started talking, and she was like, so I'm gonna be straight up, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I want to fuck. I was like, kind of like clueless. I was like, "So me and your homegirl fucking, right?" She was like, "I know, she the one that told me to hit you up."
Didn't I just say this? I just said this.
You said that shit. And so like the nigga and me, I'm like, huh? Like I started texting her, and she was like, "Yeah, I told her." Like
relationship reg.
I told you.
Thought he had something.
She was like, I told you that she just been here. Like she was telling me how like she ain't met nobody, she ain't had no dick, and so I just
Go ahead. You ain't mine.
But I thought it was a little more than that. I'm like, damn, I made me feel like community dick.
Absolutely, community dick. That's what we call you, community dick.
Damn.
How long were you like?
And I've known this young lady for a little, because we kind of fucked with each other a little bit at one duty station. I ended up going to another one, and she got there probably like a year and a half later. We just like saw each other one day. We went out, ended up having sex again and everything else. But yeah, I was like,
did you want more?
But she was the only motherfucker I was fucking at that time.
Yes, relationship reg. Relationship reg.
Don't do that.
Allow me to introduce Exhibit A.
Nah. But honestly, I did. I was thrown for a loop.
But did you fuck the friend? Did you fuck the friend?
I didn't. She was like,
oh, you should have fucked the shit out of the friend.
I should have fucked her like her friend was watching, huh?
Yes. Go to run, tell that.
Yeah,
bitch.
She knew what she was getting. So, but so that she said that's why she recommended me. She said, because I know you're not fucking with nobody like that. You safe, and I know you gonna give her some good dick. So I was like,
you know what? I have been, bro. I'm sorry. The whole time I listened to your story,
the epiphany.
The whole time, man, what? The whole time I was just thinking, and yes, it's true, bro. And you would, man.
The epiphany.
So I won't go into too much detail. I will actually. So, man, around my first, how old was I? Probably about 21, 22, something like that. It happened twice, actually. But the one I'm thinking about right now,
sneaky mother,
like, bro, like I was out in Texas. And this young lady, man, was real life, would just call me and say, hey, you want some company?
Pull up, Dre.
No, she would say, do you want some company? And I say, sure. She'd come in, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? We do our 1, 2, and guess what? And she'd get the fuck on, Rich.
You thought you was
Didn't have to make her breakfast. Didn't have to make her breakfast, man, right? Did you?
You thought you was a man. You thought you was just getting some, and it was.
And my mind being so young, I'm thinking I'm king motherfucking ding-a-ling. Whole time. She used me, man.
She give me. That's the only time she talked to you?
Huh?
That's the only time she talked to you?
Yeah, bro.
First off, are you guys really bothered? Are you bothered by that?
I did. No, I'm not bothered. Fuck no.
But that ain't things like we naturally think about. Like,
I didn't. Yeah,
I'm about to get some pussy.
I didn't think about it. And this is we talking about 13, 14 years ago. That I'm thinking about it just today. Like, and this was and the woman was a polar opposite to me. I'm talking about. It's fine. It's cool. I'm talking about a motherfucking Marilyn Manson looking motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like some old.
Wait, Marilyn Manson or Marilyn Monroe?
No, not. I got it. I'm talking Marilyn Manson like motherfucker, like crazy grunge. You know what I'm saying? And me, and I was pretty fresh. I'm a fresh ass. I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Are you realizing now that you were sexualized? We weren't really going to talk about this, but what you're talking about is
she wanted the black absolutely
sexual. Yes, she did. She did. It wasn't just about like good sex. She specifically wanted to fuck a black man, 6'3", young little. No.
And the girl.
I'm sorry.
The girls on them, but they don't know. They don't know that I'm playing this guitar, but I'm fucking on them. I'm playing this guitar with these big ass pants on and shit, but I'm with these goddamn what they call them big ass black boots and just the whole grunge look. I'm talking about fishnet stockings on the fingers and all that shit.
And you used to fuck her?
Hey,
you wanted that?
That thing was all right, boy.
Well,
hey, look, that's that 3,000. You hear me?
That Trey 1,000.
Hey, no, but seriously, I was young then, man. I didn't give a shit. It's like, hey, however it comes, as long as it ain't no,
as long as it don't smell.
We don't think about that, Tasha. It's just
that thing ain't
I got some, or I'm about to get some, or it ain't how it came,
bro.
It's easy out here.
She wanted the black ding dong, Tasha. She wanted the black ding dong.
She did. Look, her father would be so ashamed. Her father would be so ashamed.
Yeah, this motherfucker was like, hey, this is the only person I know from real life. This is the only person I know from North Dakota. True story.
Oh.
her daddy would have stoned her. He wouldn't known about me. I'm talking. Then back then, I talking about I had goals and everything, bro. Like, wow. And I'm gonna be right back. Man, that's.
Yeah, you were fetishized. You weren't just used for sex. Like, it's one thing if you're like, okay, we're grown. This ain't nothing serious. We're just gonna fuck. It's another thing to like kind of cross cultures and be like, because she only fucked you because you were black.
All right. So what? Tasha, Miss Rose. It's more common
I've always
with,
been
with women, huh?
There's no what?
I said, is it more common with women?
If you allow yourself to be that type of bitch, sure. Again though, like I've always been, I'm not fucking you. Like you gonna talk to me if you want to fuck me. So you already a little invested, right? Like
you're gonna make this a conversation.
Absolutely. So I will say that I haven't been just sex, but people do realize I want more and I'm ready to give more, and that gives them pause. So it's like, maybe one time I've been just sex, maybe just once that I can think of. That's it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Pretty sure motherfuckers.
I'll sit on that. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, and the fuck out of here.
Nah, you no, sir. No, nigga, you gonna kiss me in the mouth too. All that shit, huh?
If I can't kiss you in the mouth, what the fuck is we doing? How, like, what are we doing? Like, again, you guys have to, like, it's different. You guys have external body parts, like Dre said before. It's different. Like, you are literally become part of my, like, no, fuck, you're not gonna kiss me? The fuck? You only want to call me at 10:30 at night? Fuck off. I've never been, like, there's been, so the one time that I will say that I was probably just in a casual relationship, I was like maybe 21, fresh 21, hit the little scene, you know, whatever. I've been seeing this one dude everywhere I go. I see him. Like the 5th or 6th time, I was like, next time you see me, I'll give you my number. Next time. Like if we see each other again, then it's just too much of a coincidence. Boom, I see him. He pulls up. How you doing? Here we are again. Bet. I'm gonna give you my number. Didn't leave with him that night. Rapped with him for a little bit, but we never really got to more, but we definitely fucked. So that's the only time I've been just sex. Otherwise, no, sir, go. There's plenty of bitches out there. Go get your dick wet. I'm not her. You don't have to fuck me, feed me, entertain me, all of that.
Rub my booty.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Yeah, if I can't kiss you and you like, you don't want to wash my hair, I don't want to fuck with you.
What?
Just more intimate shit is what I'm getting at. Like, we can't just be like, no. But once. There's once that I've been, just once. And I think I've done that to someone once. But that's different when you're the doer or the doee.
It absolutely is. I mean, yeah, you can see the difference in that, I guess. Yeah.
I done did it now.
Yeah. Fuck off. That's terrible.
Hey, like, you know what? Because everybody probably has them. Well, not everybody, but I know for instance, for men, I guarantee you, Drake can attest to this. It's probably always one of them lonely nights. You like, fuck, I don't want to call this motherfucker, but golly.
Hey, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? A wise man told me.
What's up, big head?
You can't eat all the time. Sometimes you gotta eat hot dogs.
No, whoa.
Sometimes you gotta eat hot.
I got a whole bag full of entertainment in there. I'm not doing that. No, fuck.
Now today's Dre ain't eat no hot dog, but I'm just saying, back then, I ate a hot dog too.
Yeah, you just said you fucked Marilyn Manson. I'm sure.
No, I didn't say I fucked Marilyn Manson because Marilyn Manson is a man now. That's not put that in the universe. Hold on now.
She said look alike, I guess.
Hold the fuck on, Tasha.
Okay.
No,
you didn't have a hot dog or two, okay?
No, I'm talking about the you know, man, bro, I'm fucked up behind that one. I'm gonna sip to that one. She just wanted, in her mind, she was just like, I want a big black man, a big old black dude. I gave in.
You did it. You did it.
And she seen me talking to baddies too. That's the thing about it. She knew I had some baddies, plural. Knew I had baddies.
Yeah,
So
and you want to know it? It was an ego thing. You fed her ego. It's okay. He can talk to you, and I just want to fuck him. He got you, baby, but I just want the dick.
Man.
You got used.
So what was you in your
sorry.
prime then, Dre? So I'm transitioning. I'm transitioning. What were you in your prime then? Was those the years where you say you was in the twilight? You was prime time?
So listen, man. During them years, honestly, I guess you got to say your prime. I guess I got to say those are my prime time years. Just because, man, you know, back then, dog, shit, I probably had about, honestly, I mean, we talking like 22, 23, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm talking about 22, 23.
Okay.
Man, I probably had about 6, 7 girlfriends.
And you was
girlfriend.
You was giving it to them all?
What?
Man, they was wearing
Gatling gun, motherfucker. You hear me?
That's them years. How long was your span? How long was your? Would you say like when you was in your like? Because you know we say Kobe Bryant, he was in his prime at blah 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 years, or whoever else. How long was you in in that prime,
bro?
Where you was just jackhammering.
I think okay. I think it started in college. So I'll say 18, 19, right? 18, 19. I started going crazy. That's when I realized, you know what I'm saying? In college, you know, I went to a HBCU, so it's like, hey, anything goes. You might not, you know, this girl ain't gonna see this girl. They in 2 different majors. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm low anyway when it come down to campus. So shit, I'm sliding from dorm to dorm. You feel me? I'm like a little motherfucking, you know. You feel me? So I say from 19 to about 25, 26, where it was like, all right, bro, it's over with, bro. I ain't gonna say it's over with, but I'm like, bro, I ain't. Yeah, I think it was all mental. It had nothing to do with physical. Don't get it fucked up. So I think it was more mental. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I don't even feel like dealing with this shit today. I don't even feel like dealing with that attitude. At the time, energy wasn't a thing then. You know what I'm saying? We talking about like 9, 10 years ago. So energy wasn't a thing. It's just like, man, you know, man, this is a nuisance, man. Get the fuck up. I don't want to hear that dog ass shit today. So and that's when I started realizing, like, let me not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's when that's the time when you can say you might have been 3-4 round Dre, and you was like, you might get this one in the pop. I give you a good 2, but after that, I'm not interested no more.
At that time, bro. Time frame? What, bro? At that time, I'm running through your motherfucking ass, and at the end of the day, and I'm waking up the next day. And shit, I'm looking for the next victim. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking to eat it. I'm a shark. I'm looking to dive back in somewhere.
But during the prime, it might have been 2 or 3 that night.
Huh?
But so you saying during the prime, it might have been 2 or 3 that night.
2 or 3 joints or
rounds?
Just sessions.
Rounds.
Oh, rounds.
Yeah, rounds.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
okay. Clarification.
Yeah. So honestly. Disclaimer, sorry, mama. But shit, back then, shit, it might have been 2 or 3 rounds, or it might have been 2 or 3 bitches. Seriously. Okay. And that's no bullshit. You know, that's straight up. You know what I'm saying?
That's prime behavior.
You know, I definitely, yeah, fuck what? Definitely had days where I woke up and said, bro, I'm gonna hit me 2 on the day, at least 2 on the day. Today I'm hitting 2.
But wait, like 2 separate times, sneaky, not in the same session?
No, like I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna see you at 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna kick it with my partners. I'm gonna drink a little bit, and I'm gonna call the next one at 7 o'clock, and I'm running through there too. I was
You're
a young
out
boy.
Of pocket.
I was a young boy.
That's disgusting.
It is. I would never do it now. Shit, hell no.
Hazard.
But 20. I'm saying I was so. We talking about prime. And prime men is like a pit. What they say is a pit bull with a little red thing poking out now. Yeah. It is what it is. When you feel yourself, you understand what you can start. When you understand what you start doing, what you can do to females or women, what you can do to women. At that time, you're not thinking about no emotion. That's what I'm saying. It took later on for me. You feel me? It took later on for me to understand, like, you know, the interior versus the exterior, right? So then I don't give a fuck about none of that. At that time, I'm just trying to get wet. I'm trying to, you know, I need a motherfucker to know if I'm touching on you, if I'm getting to you, yes, sir. You're going to remember me. That's what it was about then. You're going to remember me and I'm going to get it whenever I want it. So that's what it was then. But, you know, I mean, I'm mid-30s now, man. It's over with.
I hit my prime later than that because
did you?
Relationship Reg, a little bit later.
No, it wasn't that because
Dre, come on.
No, it definitely wasn't that because actually I had my daughter. I was 21 when my daughter was born, so
okay,
I was a little like I had more responsibility then. I guess at that time I had more responsibility. I wasn't like, I don't know. I was just trying to like figure out where I was going to work to take care of myself and the child. So, okay. but then me and her mom ended up getting married, and
right.
we was married for about 5, close to 6 years. So I hit my prime like right after that because I got stationed in Miami, and that was like a whole different world to me. Like, yeah, so like that was my prime right there. I'm like, I have had so much access to just everything. I stayed like 15-minute drive from South Beach.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those was my years. Those were my years. Like sex was at all-time high for me then.
How long did those years last?
Actually, that was when I had my first threesome, actually. Yeah, that was my first threesome. But those was those years for me to where 2, 3, maybe a 4 round. I just thought I was doing something. Now,
how long? What was the time span?
I probably went from that. I want to say I was in my late, probably about 27, 28, 26, 28. So that probably lasted till about 32, 33, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that. So yeah. But
boy, had a good run, boy.
But now, yeah. The Miami do something to you, man. Jesus. But now, like Dre said, it's gonna be that 1, maybe 2 good rounder, and after that, we might we can continue in the morning.
Get some rollover.
It's a rollover. Like, listen, all that shit is cute when you young. Like, we fuck for about 2 hours.
You didn't know what you was doing.
That shit's cute when you young. Look, I got scratches on my back. All that shit is cute then. Like, nah, like, fuck out of here. Mm-mm.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that your guys' primes are behind you. So I'm sorry.
But listen.
My choice, motherfucker.
Yeah. listen. LeBron is not in his prime right now, but look what he's doing.
Still doing numbers now.
That's what I was like. Listen, just because the experience makes up. The experience makes up for when the prime falls off. The experience makes up.
I was waiting for it to get to where it was going because I didn't get I'm like, okay, where is this going? Okay, experience. It does because you can do something for a long time or you can do it right the first time. I'm gonna take doing it right the first time. So I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, women obviously hit their prime much later than men.
Back then, I could have gave you a shallow 62 back then, but I can give you an impactful 62 now.
Okay.
Don't know what that means. Yeah. Guessing that's some type of play and something to do with something.
Well, so just let's say you're a basketball player. You scored 62, but your team lost.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I would have never thought that. That was.
But the impact.
There's a difference between LeBron scoring 45 and James Harden scoring 45. That's what he's saying. James Harden 45, 9 times out of 10 is not going to be a win.
No.
LeBron scored 45. He's not going to lose. If LeBron scores 45, he's not losing. That's what he's saying.
Gotcha. For the lady listeners out there. Just needed the explanation. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm
so
not in my prime.
Your prime right now? We don't want PC Tasha. We don't want PC.
Okay. I just have to be like, let me do like, can I go? Okay, sure, we can go. Do I know what I'm doing? Just a little bit. Am I willing to like? No, yeah, I'm in my prime now, but I don't know. I think I'm pretty open-minded. You're not gonna have terrible sex with me. I'll call a friend. We'll have good sex as a group. Like I'm just not. We're not doing that. So, am I in my prime? Sure. I'm being serious. Like that's me. So
Wowzers.
Like, I mean, I think the difference with women is like you don't know what you necessarily like. So like early on, the men you have sex with, they really shape your sexual experience. So if they're not worried about what you like, sex early on could be not that great. Like you can be impressed that a man has a big dick. Okay, he has a big dick, but was the sex good?
And talk about it though.
Like once you know what you want, then you can. So you can have a 40-year-old woman fuck the shit out of you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's because she knows what she wants, and that might be why later in life, women, their prime comes a little bit later. Because before we're just like, oh, what? You want some pussy? Okay. You know, like.
Hey, I got a question for you. If you're not
sure,
if you're done, are you done? Would you done? I got a question for you. So, with Tasha, with Toxic Ass Tash, when does that man get to the level to the hey, look, I'm gonna call a friend over?
I've dead ass.
When does he get to that point? Like, to where you like, yo, I'm gonna call a homegirl over.
So there's levels to this. I'm gonna be quite honest. I have dated someone for 5 years and never gave them that experience. The 6th year, we got there. I've dated someone for 30 days and be like, bitch, come get it. Like, it varies and it kind of depends on you. But
so what dictated that? Is there anything that dictated it?
You, like, how good are you? Like,
right.
sometimes you got to coach them up.
The vibe.
Like, you got to be like, okay.
The vibe, like,
yeah.
This okay.
No, not the vibe. Just if you're good at, if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Do you know what you're doing? Can you go? Can you show up? Like, am I gonna be embarrassed if I call my friend? No, okay then.
And you say
I'm all for it though.
And sisters.
I'm a voyeur though. Shut up. I said friends. I did not say sisters. I do have lots of sisters, but I'm not saying I can call my sister. Clarification.
For me. Trying to see how much the ticket out there was. I'll see what y'all talking about. Let me stop.
Oh, you want to travel out there? Yeah.
I'm joking. Listen, unapologetic nation. I'm joking.
Look, spit it out. He did. His head is going. Yeah.
That's how they do out there in the Northwest. You know what?
I can't say that. I can't say that.
But listen,
I'm just different.
You might, man. I don't know, man. It's a lot of people. It's a lot more people, and the people that I know, the women that I know on the West Coast, they are a lot more free spirited than down here in the Bible Belt.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There it is though. Like you got to think. Yeah, but that's it. It's the Bible Belt. You guys are like from North Carolina, still the South. Like that's just. It's so. The West Coast is different. So.
It's wide open. The women out here, boy, they're gonna take. See, like you just said, oh, this thing hit. Let me call my partner, girl. This thing hit. Come get some. See, down here,
you have him by yourself, but we can share him.
Listen, down here.
Hey, we're gonna talk about threesomes one day.
The women down here, they're gonna tell you off rip. At least in my experiences. Hey, look, dog. Ain't no shame, bitch.
But. Hey, the close is out. Before I close this out, so I'm gonna ask y'all this question real quick, and then we can go. So as far as the threesomes, a lot of women think that it's like something that they're doing for their man or giving like you know what I'm saying. But more men enjoy just the woman on woman aspect of it, like watching two women together, than saying that a lot of women think, nah, I'm just like. He like I don't know whatever, and you know how it goes.
Reg,
I think it's
spit it out.
I think it's more of a more for us than them, which I mean it could be, but like when I've had one like that was like I don't know, it was like me watching art. like my first any threesome I had, it was just like watch, like wow, like you know what I'm saying. I got more pleasure out of watching than me actually doing it and interacting. But
Red, you like to watch?
I'm a voyager.
Sorry. Okay, wait, stop. Okay.
But so let me.
I think that's a generational thing. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I think it's a generational thing. I think I'm not gonna lie to you. So here's also a gem. 22 to 26, prime time to bag a bitch for a threesome. Not that you got to be that age, but she should be that age.
Why?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Again,
it's to be sold, not told. I'm gonna drop my Cash App because I have had.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Because the majority of mine have came. The woman was in that age, right? You said 23 to 26.
Yeah, like 22-ish. Like she can't be fresh club scene, but 26 is like.
I'm going to extend that 26 out a little further. Maybe 28, 29, maybe. Yeah.
Depending on her experience, maybe she might just want to. I don't know. Anyways, I legit my podcast. We had a whole episode. Professional thirds. I'm starting a service.
Mm-hmm.
Send me your social security numbers and a full body shot. I got clients on deck.
But all right. I enjoyed talking to y'all. I think we are done here. Last week we was all over the place, and then I was looking at the time like, wow, absolutely. But Tasha, let me go ahead and get you to plug What in the Relational Fuck again and yourself.
Yeah. So What in the Relational Fuck Podcast. We are dropping season 2, February 17th. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it is WITRF Podcast. We literally discuss everything that happens between one person, two people, or possibly more, so it's sex, dating, relationships. And you can follow me at T Rosie, ROSIE, cakes. Not that hard,
Cakes,
but yeah.
Cakes.
Yeah, T Rosie Cakes.
I enjoy having you on once again.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Tosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I like being here. Unapologetic. Hopefully I wasn't so PC
coming
this
in
time around.
Closing the episode out because we didn't touch on some things last week that we got to this week. Dre, what you got for us?
Look, man. Shout out to Unapologetic Nation, man. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to everybody out there that's dealing with mental health, man. It is real, man, and I'm here for you. We are here for you. We understand that it's a real thing. I think it's coming more centerfold now than it ever has been before, man. So please, man, before you do something to yourself, tap into the Unapologetic, the podcast, IG. DM us, man. I mean, we ain't no professionals or nothing like that, but we can talk. We know a little bit about a little bit, so we can talk to you. We can help you out. We can point you in the right direction for sure. Other than that, shout out to my family. Shout out to the great state of North Carolina. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do this right because I be forgetting shit all the time. But I'm gonna start off with it because it's on my mind. First, I would like to thank everybody that's supporting us. I want to give a shout out to Nino for the intro and outro. Appreciate it. To Jack for the merch and everything he's doing with that. And just I want to go back to everybody else that's following us, that's sharing. One thing I do want to emphasize is to like. That's how you help us out, because the more you like, the more we get into the algorithms. All right. Even if you're not actively supporting, you're not watching the podcast, or you're just watching 10, 15, 20 minutes of it, like the posts that we put up, that helps us out more than anything. That's the biggest thing I can ask you to do for us, because like I said, it puts us in the algorithms, and somebody else that probably isn't even aware of us might actually see us and want and be interested in listening to us, and we've gained new listeners and whatever else. So definitely that helps us out a lot. Once again, thanks to Tosh for being here. I appreciate it. I like the energy and the vibe that we all have working together. You probably think that we've probably done this more than the 2 times we have, just because how we just naturally flow and click, but we haven't. But yes, as Dre said, shout out to the great 13th state. And you don't get it, but we good.
You good. You got it.
But yes, for everybody, we are unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Thank you for joining us and listening to us this week. Peace.
Man, that girl used me.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
She did. I'm sorry.
We out.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.